What if I told you that one morning, a ghost ship the size of a skyscraper rolled out of the fog? No crew, no engine sound, no distress signal, just pure, silent dread. Yeah, sounds like the start of a horror movie, but it actually happened to a man named Elias in a village called Portmere. Picture this. The sea mist curling like smoke, villagers shouting, and a ship massive, rusted and dead, drifting towards shore as if summoned by something ancient. Mothers are screaming, fishermen swearing, kids cry. And right there, frozen in the chaos, Elias squints through his binoculars and sees it a human figure waving from the deck of what's supposed to be an empty ship. Then poof, gone. Now that's the kind of thing that makes your coffee taste like suspense. But before you dismiss it as, probably a trick of the light, stick around because this story isn't about a haunting. It's about something much stranger. Fact 1. The ship with no name Authorities called it a derelict freighter, but here's the thing, it wasn't registered anywhere. No ID number, no flag, no crew manifest. It just drifted into existence, like it forgot which reality it belonged to. And ships don't just forget to exist on paper. That's like finding a car on your street that's never been made by any company, but still has dents, rust, and a half-empty cup of coffee inside. But what's crazier is how close it got to hitting the village like a slow-motion disaster. People swear the hull scraped the tide rocks, but not a single scratch appeared afterward. It's as if the ship wasn't fully times there. You think that's eerie? Hold your breath. Fact 2. The SOS that never was Later that morning, the harbor's old radio crackled alive with a faint signal, a voice saying, we're not alone. Then silence, no coordinates, no ship name, nothing. When the Coast Guard tried to trace it, the frequency didn't even exist in their logs. Some villagers claimed it wasn't radio static at all, but the sea itself mimicking a human voice. And before you laugh, remember sound travels 4 times faster in water, meaning if the ocean wanted to whisper something spooky, you'd hear it before you could even run. Fact 3. Elias and the Watcher After that day, Elias became obsessed. Every night he'd climb back to the cliff and stare at the horizon. Locals joked he was waiting for his ghost ship girlfriend. But here's the kicker: one night, he noticed something impossible. The ship's lights flickered back on. Miles out at sea. No one had boarded it. No rescue attempt had been made. Yet, there it was, pulsing like a heartbeat in the fog. When divers were finally sent weeks later, they found the ship again, this time grounded on a sandbank. Inside, no bodies, no logbooks, just wet footprints leading from the deck to the captain's cabin, and a radio still tuned to the same dead frequency. Starting to get goosebumps? Good, because the weird part isn't over yet. Fact 4. The scientific guess. That made it worse. Experts chalked it up to drift anomalies, basically meaning, we have no idea, but it sounds smart. They said it could have been a ship lost decades ago that resurfaced due to changing currents, except metal samples from its hull were 2 times new. Less than 5 years old. And the navigation system? Still powered on, but disconnected from any global grid. It's like finding a smartphone buried in a Roman ruin with 78% battery. Fact 5. The legend that followed After the ship was towed away, strange things started happening in Portmere. The tide patterns changed, compasses spun out, fishermen reported seeing time shadows walking underwater. Elias disappeared 6 months later, last seen near the cliffs he used to watch from. Some say he went after the ship when it appeared again offshore. Others believe he never left that morning, just like the figure he saw waving. Maybe it was never a rescue signal. Maybe it was a reflection. So what was the freighter? A ghost ship? A time glitch? A warning? Maybe all of the above, because sometimes The scariest stories aren't the ones where you see the monster, they're the ones where the sea keeps secrets and the living start to look like ghosts too. And if you think Portmere's story ends there, oh, you sweet summer child, next time, we're diving into times 5 real ships that vanished and came back decades later, asterisk untouched, unaged, and very much times not empty. Asterisk, if that sounds like your kind of rabbit hole, smash that like button before the tide changes, because trust me, you don't want to miss what's coming out of the fog next.